The rats are jumping ship from the Tesla pumper bandwagon. And here's a rat right here. His name is Tesla Daily. This is dated January 17, 2024. And he's quitting. Take a look for yourself.
Hey everybody, Rob Maurer here. And today I've got a number of personal announcements to make. After more than 6 years and almost 1,500 episodes of Tesla Daily, today's episode will be the last. It almost doesn't feel real to say that, but for a few reasons that I'll talk about, I think that it's time.
Now, it is true that some people say, hey guys, I'm quitting, and then they come back, and then they quit, and then they come back again. But this one kind of feels like he's definitely quitting. This is something that he does every single day as he comes out and pumps Tesla, and hence names this channel Tesla Daily. It's literally Tesla Pumper Daily kind of channel. And moreover, I don't make videos about this guy all day, every day, because to be perfectly frank, he talks too slow to do, but he's a pumper. Here's an example. So this was on December 21st, 2023, and you can see the headline for yourself. Tesla blamed drivers for failures of parts it long knew were defective. Take a look at his strategy for addressing this kind of headline. Have a listen for yourself.
A lot of headlines around a Reuters investigation, so we tend to see these from time to time relating to Tesla. This one, I think the simplest way to summarize this for people that didn't get a chance to read this today would be to say that Reuters, got their hands on years of Tesla service records and really just did their best to pick out whatever could be, maximally sensationalized is kind of how I would put it. So we can even see that in the headline. Tesla blamed drivers for failures of parts it long knew were defective. The use of defective here, I think, if you read through the whole article, is their interpretation of Tesla service discussions or engineering discussions around how to make things better, right?
So this is what a pumper has to do, is they have to figure out, okay, this is a bad headline. It doesn't look good, but I got to figure out a way to make it positive and like make my audience happy because they're losing all their money. So his strategy is like, okay, let's just look at the word defective and these reporters, they can just make up whatever definition they want for defective, but I'm going to tell you the truth that because this is Tesla Pumper Daily. It's and I laugh about this stuff because there's only so many ways you can spin the word defective, right? Just the whole headline: Tesla blamed drivers for failures of parts that long knew were defective. It's a terrible headline. And this is something that I've told you guys several times on this channel. I'm smiling every day. I'm having fun because I just tell you the truth. I don't have to just make crap up. But just think about how different it is if you're lying to people every single day, and then you must get all these crazy emails of hey, what's Elon doing? Is he crazy? Am I losing all my money? Why are you telling me all this stuff, right? Just think about that. If you lie to someone every day, you got to pay the piper somewhere. This is interesting too because this sort of announcement that this Tesla Daily dude is quitting. This is a week before the next earnings, right? So maybe they see the writing on the wall. So the next Tesla earnings date is January 24th, 2024. So about a week from now. And this comes at a time when the news has been kind of wild. The last headline the last couple of days was Elon Musk wants more control of Tesla, seeks 25% voting power. You guys have seen this. We talked about this on the channel. We also talked about on the channel too the drug use of Elon Musk, right? And it looks like, man, this could be the end, right? This is a real thing. Elon Musk is no spring chicken. He's not going to be at Tesla for the next 100 years. Who knows if he's even at Tesla for the next year? This is real, right? And part of what I think has been such a fascinating thing with the whole Tesla pumpers is the whole Twitter thing. How do you handle that? Because I've said this before, and I will say it again. There's a couple things. One is Elon Musk and I are about the same age. We went to the same university. I know a lot of the same people, right? So I got a general gist of who the guy is. I don't know Musk personally, but these people aren't God to me. They were just hey, that's my classmate. He's kind of a funky, born in a rich family, drinks a lot, does drugs, that kind of stuff. I'm not shocked by these things. But if you're a pumper person, you treat this person like God. And, this kind of stuff is guys, he's a human being. And what turned out though, for a lot of these pumper people is that they realize, and this is just the reality. If you treat Elon Musk, that is he's a god, and you tell people positive news every day, you can make a lot of money, but you got to just make up crap every day. And it takes a toll, So he's quitting, this guy. Moreover, other news that's coming out, and I'll make a separate video on this, but this is just headlines right now. China misses fourth quarter daily GDP estimates. The writing's on the wall. Economy is slowing. Elon Musk is kind of freaking out. Drugs. Is he leaving? Is he coming? Is he going? Next Tesla earnings is coming up, right? And you constantly have to spin these headlines to figure out ways to say positive things about Tesla because that's what your audience wants. Moreover, if you look at the chart of Tesla stock, on November 5th, 2021, that was the peak. We are currently, as of recording of this, down 46%. So essentially, you're going to have a massive, part of your fans have lost basically half their money after this next earnings report, and you got to figure out a way to spin it every day. think how crazy that is. Like if you just sit down and just think about this, because I've been noticing in comments where like the Tesla, fanboys and fangirls are getting more and more passionate. But I think basically what it is, it's like every day you check your Tesla pumper daily and stuff like that, and you write all these comments because like you're down a bunch of money. Maybe you bought the stuff on margin, and you're just like freaking out all the time. And that's sort of why you're like intently passionate about Tesla coming back, and you get really angry at me when I tell you the truth about, hey man, Elon's off his rails. but this is part, guys, and this is part of, and to go back to Tesla Daily Dude, this is part of understanding how to maintain a long career, right? Is if you're truthful, if you're honest, you can do it. But if not, man, it starts to add up, and this guy's quitting. Now, what's interesting about this guy, the Tesla Daily Dude, he's actually a fairly large channel, 237,000 subscribers. His videos, I'm just looking at here, like, 50,000, 70,000 views, that kind of thing. But he peaked, and I just click on, popular, and you can see the any channel. He peaked like 3 years ago, I guess, when his videos were getting more like 400,000 views, a couple 100,000 views, these kind of things. Like they can see it in the analytics for themselves. Like are they at the peak? Are they at the, at the bottom, etc.? And you compare his video performance to Tesla stock price, and there's a direct correlation there. So, this is actually really interesting, and I'll be curious if other rats are going to be jumping ship like this dude. I was going to say, normally say, I wish you the best, but how about this? Good luck in not getting sued, right? He's actually going to be, and if you really want to look it up, you totally can. I'll let you guys do what you want to do with your time, but to me, it's not worth my time to even bother. But he's going to start some new investment company, something like that. And he was like talking about how he wants to do things more ethically, these kind of things. And I was just laughing when he's saying this stuff. Like, what are you talking about? You've already been pumping Tesla daily, and who knows? Maybe he talked to his lawyer, and his lawyer's like, hey, you better quit doing it because it looks pretty bad over at Tesla, and it's time to jump ship. So anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this thing. Do you think more Tesla pumpers will be jumping ships like rats? And is this the end for Tesla and Elon Musk and the company when they announce their earnings? And it'll be funny how many pumpers stick around to tell everyone how great it was, even though maybe they're going to be losing money. Who knows, right? Anyway, but regardless of what it is, I'm going to go through all of the numbers. I told you guys several times on the channel. Whenever we do this stuff, I literally go through all the numbers and just tell you what it is. I don't have to like make crap up. Because I don't want to be the person who's like, hey, look at the definition of defective. They're just using the word in a different way. It's like, but sadly, the pumper audience and stuff like that, the fanboys and fangirls, that's what they want to hear. They want to hear like different definitions of the word defective. So do appreciate your time. Love to hear your thoughts on this one, and I'll catch you next video.
The use of defective here, I think, if you read through the whole article, is their interpretation of Tesla service discussions or engineering discussions around how to make things better, right?